Good afternoon. Today's topic is going to be about motorcycle helmets. There are people on both sides of this argument. And I live in a state where it's not required to wear one. But, in my opinion, if you want to wear a helmet, go for it. If you don't want to wear a helmet, you don't have to. I'm not going to look down on you for not wearing a helmet. Now, for me, personal choice, when I'm out with my husband on the back of his bike, I'm going to wear a helmet. But that doesn't mean I'm going to preach that you should wear a helmet. No, that's not what I'm about. I mean, if you want to wear a helmet, that's your that's your choice. It's just like if you want to like Star Trek, or if you want, I like Star Trek. But if you like Star Wars, that's your deal. If you like any other team but the Vikings, hey, that's your deal. We may have issues if you're a Packer backer. No, just kidding. I like friendly competition. I love bantering with Packer backers or Bears fans too. But beyond that, I don't get all bent out of shape about it, because I think it's just fun to, my team's better than yours, that kind of thing. But in all seriousness, though, it should just be whatever your preference is. I was reading an article today in the news about a motorcycle accident that happened yesterday evening. A guy was out riding his bike just down the road, like he probably would do any other time that he's ever ridden a bike. I guess it was a four lanes, and or was it just two? I don't know if it's just 2 lane or 4 lanes. I don't honestly, I didn't look to see where the accident happened on the road that in question. But anyway, I guess somebody in a I don't know what a mountaineer is. I don't know what kind of vehicle that is. I don't know if it's a big vehicle or whatever. But anyway, a person in a mountaineer rear-ended a person in an SUV, and the person who got rear-ended, the SUV that got rear-ended, lost control of their vehicle and crossed the center line and up to the oncoming traffic, and that's where the motorcycle guy was, and he tried to avoid it. But then there's all these nasty comments to people about, oh, well, if he was wearing his helmet, then he wouldn't have got so seriously hurt. You know what? The friends and family of that man who got hurt so seriously and is in the hospital right now in critical condition, they don't want to read that shit. What kind of person would say that? There was one commenter on there, a Derek something or other. He's like, oh, well, you'll get my prayers if you're wearing a helmet, but you won't get my prayers if you're not wearing a helmet. I'm sitting here going, if you're a God-loving person, shouldn't you pray for any kind of accident that happens, regardless of what was happening? I mean, I'm not overly religious, but I don't know. I guess that's just my view on it, that, the guy was just being a total asshole, and the friends and family of the motorcycle accident guy were like, dude, you can't make those kind of comments. We don't like to hear them. That's not appropriate. We don't find that, very friendly. And to me, I'm on the side with those people. I mean, if my husband went out for a bike ride, like he does sometimes, and I find out that he got hit by, somebody else, and some douchebag is on internet saying, well, if he was wearing his helmet, although my husband wears a helmet, but, they'd probably still make those troll jokes anyway, or, troll comments. They're just trolling. That's all they are. And, people these days are like, oh, kids these days don't know anything. And it's like, well, we're the one teaching them that, this behavior is acceptable in society. No one is being held accountable for those words that are being written, even though they are hurtful. But anyway, like completely off topic. Wearing a helmet or not to wear a helmet. It's common sense, whatever you prefer. If you don't like wearing a helmet, whatever. If you know, if you don't want, if you just want to put on your bandana and go for it, whatever, you know. For me, I want to get a suit. I want to get a motorcycle suit. That the kids had told me this. They're like, you should get a motorcycle suit if you ever ride, you know, because if I ever get my motorcycle license, that it would be Samus's head, you know, her red with the green, and then you know, her suit. I haven't figured out which suit I'd like, but the suit, one of her suits. But I always thought that'd be kind of cool. And 10 points if you get who Samus is. Anyway, that's my topic for today. Bye.